staying at the world's first Shangri-La in the heart of Singapore. Amongst orchard skyscrapers, large shopping centers, and the hustle and bustle of Singapore life, we found ourselves in a tropical sanctuary. Nestled behind the grand and imposing lobby was a garden oasis that drew us into a world that gives Shangri-La its iconic name. With a peaceful walk through a botanical atrium and cooling dips in the large pool, some much-needed relaxation in our Garden Wing Deluxe Room, and the best afternoon tea we've ever had, our time here was the restful vacation we didn't know we needed. Quite the grand lobby in here. Definitely know why Shangri-La gets its name. We managed to get a very early check-in. It's only 1:27 right now and our room is ready. So we're gonna be heading up there. We're actually staying in the Garden Wing. Overall, first impressions have been amazing, no matter how busy it is right now. I think the hotel is fully booked with weddings, Valentine's Day coming up. But in spite of that, they managed to tend to us right away, and now we're heading up to our room. Wow guys, our room is so beautiful. We have to give you a full tour, but before we do that, I gotta kick off my shoes, get comfortable in my Shangri-La slippers. Now that I'm comfortable, let's show you around our deluxe pool view king room in the Garden Wing. As soon as you're entering, you're gonna be seeing this beautiful island-like sliding door closet. And our favorite part is the fact that the drawers actually have glass panels, so you can see everything in there from our bathrobes, the hair dries, to the slippers on the bottom, and then you've got this big safe right on top. Now the coffee bar is very similar. When you look at what's in here, you'll see all the glass drawers, so you can see exactly what you're putting in there. And I love the fact that we have the slanted compartments for all of our coffee and tea accoutrement. Now, on top of the coffee bar, our favorite Nespresso machine, as well as these beautiful welcome amenities that they gave us. They gave us a beautiful box of artisanal chocolates that I cannot wait to dig in. Some of you know that I have a big sweet tooth, and a gorgeous little fruit bowl with a beautiful card that they hand wrote for us. We're gonna have to read this later. Instead of water bottles, Shangri-La actually offers these water cartons in order to reduce the plastic waste that they have here. So it's really nice to have this as an alternative. But let's go check out the bathroom on the other side of this area. Just like the closet, we've got a sliding door to the bathroom. And one of my favorite parts about this entire bathroom is the louvered blinds that it's also very island style that's next to the bathtub. Of course, we have to have double vanities because we all know that I'm a lot neater than Jason, so he can have his sink and I'll have mine. I'll keep mine clean. He can get his as messy as he wants to. The shower is so pretty. We've got the rainwater on the top, and I just absolutely love the design that they did in this bathroom. Let's go check out the bedroom. The space is a lot larger than I was expecting. Not only do we have this massive king-size bed that is ultra comfortable for us to sleep in later, we also have this living space that is ultra garden style, perfect for our garden wing here. We have so much room for us to get work done, for us to enjoy the amenities that we got from the Shangri-La. But our favorite part has to be the outdoor balcony that we have here. So let's go check out that pool view right from the outside. The view from here is a perfect blend of city and tropics, which is exactly what Singapore represents. You can see the gorgeous pool from here, and you've got a beautiful garden right at the edge of our balcony. And we've got some nice patio furniture to enjoy a morning coffee. I just absolutely love how this room is designed. It feels like we're on a resort, but in the middle of a city. Back in the tower wing now, off to afternoon tea. Are you studying the menu?
I am. So this is actually my very first time having afternoon tea. So I think there's about 7 different teas that you can go with. Lorna decided to go for the signature teas, which one of them is the Rose Veranda signature blend, and the other one the Shangri-La tea. There are way too many items in these 3 tiers that it will take forever to go through all of them. So what Laura and I are going to do is going to pick a savory and a sweet that stands out to us the most and give you guys our honest feedback. So I think for me, what's most interesting is actually this little tart from the savory side. This right here is a seafood ota mousseline and topiko tartlet. Very interesting, very fancy. There's just strong punch of flavor from the seafood, and the tart is super crumbly. From the sweets, I'm gonna go for this rainbow colored item, and I believe that is called the QA Rainbow La Piece. Let's see how that one actually tastes. So good. Definitely not jello. It's definitely made from rice. It's not overly sweet. It has a very starchy taste to it. It's honestly good. I like that better than the savory cream. Very surprised about that.
For my savory, I'm gonna go with something that Jason did not choose. It's on the inner side. It looks like a sushi roll, but it's not. So this is the hickory smoked salmon with Nyonya akar seaweed roulade. Very, quite the mouthful for that. But let's see what this tastes like. That smoked salmon is one of the best I've ever had. For my sweet, I'm gonna have to try the macaron. It is a little bit like the rainbow colors that Jason got from his rice cake. This one is just called rainbow macaron. It tastes so much like coconut. I'm really happy with that one. Afternoon tea at the lobby lounge was such a delight, but they also serve casual dining from 12 p.m. to 10 p.m.
It's currently about 6:30 right now, so it is the perfect time for a little dinner.
The menu here is looking very enticing. They have all-day snacks like satay or Nyonya chicken curry or even the kombak pao. There's also a local buffet that you can have during the lunch period, but the main attraction here is their signature dishes. These are local Singaporean specialties that you gotta try while you're here. There's Hainanese beef noodles, Hainanese chicken rice. Oh, so good. But my favorite is the katong laksa, which I think I'm going to order.
Ooh, okay, so I just got my dish right here. This is the Hainanese beef noodles. 100% not what I was expecting though, because I thought it might be a little bit more like the Taiwanese beef noodle soups where everything is sort of just combined together. But here we actually have the meatballs separate in this really delicious looking broth. And the noodle, it's a lot drier than I expected. I'm really excited though, because tendon, one of my favorite things. I also got a couple of dipping sauces and a little calamansi.
I'm so excited that now that we're in Singapore, I get to try a full dish of katong laksa. It's such a perfect blend of spices and coconut, and this is such a great comfort food on rainy days like today. The Shangri-La has quite a few other dining spots throughout their property that are highly rated. For traditional Cantonese fine dining, you can visit Shang Palace, which has been established for over 50 years. Italian favorites can be found at the poolside Waterfall Ristorante, while Western farm-to-table dishes with great cocktails are served at Origin Grill and Bar. You can head up to the mezzanine to the Rose Veranda for some high tea delights in an elegant setting, or if you're looking for some market-style quick eats, pastries, or coffee to go, make a stop at the Shop House in the lobby. Lastly is the Line, a hotspot for breakfast where they serve a full-on international buffet that has something for everyone. And this is where we went for our breakfast.
Here getting breakfast at the Line, and guys, there are so many food options here. Let me walk you through each station and all the things that they offer. So for the very first stop, we actually have a noodle bar, so you can select from all these different types of noodles, the vegetables, and then you have all these different types of soups. Honestly, it looks absolutely amazing. I love the decorations that are shown here. So for condiments, you actually have a ton of variety that you can spice up your soups. And over here you have some dumplings. Right beside the juice bar, you actually have the entire Indian section. I love the way that it's absolutely decorated, put into these beautiful copper pots. I think over here you have a little bit of different curries. Definitely gonna grab some of this later. Over here we have a blend of Chinese and Cantonese food, from fried rice, mixed vegetables, dim sum, Chinese donuts, soy milk. We just have so much variety here. I think the dim sum is gonna be one of my absolute favorites with all these different dipping sauces. And right here, we actually have an entire congee section. Here I see some corn congee, chicken congee, salmon congee. Wow. Of course, there also needs to be a Western section with different breads. We have baked beans, hash browns, mushrooms, sausages, and some cherry tomato. Over here is the Japanese section where you can get some sushi, edamame, and I think what I saw over here, oh, we have a little bit of soba noodles. This is the egg section where you can actually make your own omelets, or you can make side up eggs, scrambled eggs, whatever your heart desires. Those of you looking to go a little bit healthier, you have an entire salad bar. I've never seen so many toppings at a salad bar before. To end off your meal, you have a ton of variety for fruit. I think this one is going to be the best one here. Dragon fruit. We definitely don't get this back at home. Of course, our buffet is not complete without dessert. Again, just a ton of different types of desserts. It looks absolutely amazing. Some of these desserts I haven't even heard of before, but you already know we're going to be trying this out. An assortment of pastries. And right over here we have the coffee station. After that massive breakfast, we had to go back, change into workout clothing, and go for a nice gym session and burn off all those calories.
And as we're walking through the gym on this first floor, there's a beautiful water installation, waterfalls, lots of greenery, and even a koi fish pond. I feel like the hotel really makes it seem like you're at a resort. It's been so long since I last worked out. I really felt it. My muscles are pretty sore right now. Jason got into a good groove though. But right now we're at the pool. We're gonna go dip into the water, which is gonna be a nice cool down after a workout and in the Singapore heat.
We'll be checking out in just a couple hours, so unfortunately that means our time here at the Shangri-La Singapore is coming to an end.
There's still a few more days here that we have in Singapore to explore the city, so join us in the next video.